Back. It's weird. I can sleep anywhere.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Damn, I just got murdered.
Across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Bridgewater to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 40. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the Ravens' 33-yard line. On 2nd down and 4, Bridgewater.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Stephon Sullivan, 33 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
The score, Panthers 7, Ravens nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And some room to maneuver.
In your face!
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 57 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we are tied at 7. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. These two teams all tied after one. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And this one's incomplete. The intended target, Mike Davis. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Third and long for Bridgewater. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 45 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the complete package. He's got the power, the hands, the agility, and he certainly also has the speed as evidenced there. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Ravens 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
On the tackle there, Natrell Jamerson out of Wisconsin.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 38 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker now to add the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Justin Tucker to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth 1st half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Taking a shot for Samuel. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. That's complete to his tight end, Sullivan. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
And the Panther first down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson is going to float this over the middle deep. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
He's checking crap.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Good job.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
From the 24, Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A first down throw for Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater will find the tight end Sullivan complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You were really fucking ass, dude. Like, really ass.
The situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh,
Don't try me.
Third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes.
Yeah, because you know I got cheated.
Get some space there. They elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater.
Come on. Block him. He is a nobody, dude.
Quarterback helpless, really, in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 49 yards.
Oh, good play.
And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Oh, I wanted to murder him.
To bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
We on it.
I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
Let's go.
That you look at your plays, oh, this hurts.
Give me that.
Pass is intercepted for the
No! What are you doing?
Jackson picks it.
What are you looking for? I didn't even press juke.
That sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating.
I'm glad they fixed his defense, though. He used to get cooked in close.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out.
Bro, what kind of throw is that? Come on.
And it's third down.
What the fuck is that?
An important play right here.
God damn.
And I would expect pressure here.
We're just gonna do that. That is too much of a risk.
And that will be incomplete.
Bro, how did he just miss that? Like, what the fuck just happened?
And they'll try for it here on fourth. Bridgewater and company stay out there. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater over the middle, complete. It's Sullivan.
Appreciate it.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Stephon Sullivan.
Appreciate it.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's
He's 6'5", runs a 4.60. He's on our practice squad. Fucking bullshit.
Tip of the cap to them.
Yeah.
Set to boot it.
Who you go for?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I used to be players too till Cam Newton came, and then I was like a huge Panthers fan. I'm still a Panthers fan now, but I support him a lot.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, good try.
Target to Willie Snead, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Jackson will throw again.
You were getting cooked, bro.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 46 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. So they get the score still down.
Yeah, Dante, he's super fast.
Themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish.
But I'm gonna be real. Troy was supposed to be on him.
He's got it.
I don't know why he would.
Touchdown at 28-21.
I'd rather have Razul right there than fucking Corner Wilder.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it for the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Okay, I can't watch it. What the fuck was that? Oh, the one you showed me yesterday.
Ready to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts. So
I'm out of there.
Not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey.
Thank you.
Take this one to about the 23-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ravens 21. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They go play action with Jackson.
Oh, come on. What the fuck was that bullshit?
To go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's going deep for Brown.
There's no way.
On the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And Jackson throwing once more. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A first down and then some. 36 yards.
Give me that.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Troy Pride. And he's into the clear.
Appreciate it.
10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Sly on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Panthers 42, Ravens 21. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something.
And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. Brian Burns picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up third down.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Panthers are going to win the football game. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. McCaffrey. And he is
your run defense is crazy.
He goes down right there.
I don't know how you get past this shit.
There, second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's third down.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. the slide. The kicker stands ready. And we are underway from Atlanta. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. He was covered by Trey Boston.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, Ryan. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan.
No!
Jones.
Get the fuck out of here.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. 78 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. I think it's fair.
Yeah, this shit won't happen again, dude.
It's a crowd to its feet, quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Brady Jarrett with the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
22 yards. First down.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line.
Panther 1st down.
On the ground, McCaffrey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Bridgewater to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. To throw, Bridgewater. And he's going to be swallowed and taken down.
Throw the damn ball!
Now the defense
what the fuck was that?
their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down and goal. Bridgewater. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Christian McCaffrey there to make the grab. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yeah, that's the
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Taken in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Second and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Cornelder. And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Ha! I got this reason too.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I'm gone.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Who is that?
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
They'll run with McCaffrey. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only.
Oh my God! This dude thinks he's just the greatest fucking user of all time. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Fucking trash.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Made by Dante Pollard. A loss of 3 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater. That'll be taken in by Anderson.
What kind of cheating ass shit is that, dude?
And they say he's just
Oh my fucking God.
turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
This nigga is so trash. Fucking straight dog
Start
shit.
out on the ground with Gurley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit.
We on that. You don't know how to run it like me. Stop.
Defensive backs, they do a really good job helping out the running game.
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Gurley. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ito Smith, his first carry.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God.
The Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
I guess this dude is fucking gonna run the goddamn ball the whole game.
The 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business
Come here.
to take care of before we get
No,
there.
not.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. On 3rd down, Smith. And he'll get this
Come
over
on,
the
stop that dumbass shit. Let him do it again.
A few yards shy of the line to gain. Calling a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan.
Did he?
And that is going to be
Should have been a pick 6. He cheated me.
Looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers will get the football back. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And so past the 20.
One play at a time.
Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Christian McCaffrey, a guy that can beat you in so many ways. He's a threat to go the distance literally every time he touches the football.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
She always comes
And that one
She's
will
like,
bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we'll start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover that charge.
Green light! I got that straight sent to.
Dante Jackson picks it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Baby, you keep trying me.
You're
With
trailing,
these
you're trying
fucking
to get
basic
points
ass
late in the
plays.
half. I absolutely
Like I
understand
don't know how to
that.
stop that
But
shit.
remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Sliding out of the pocket. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll take this into the end zone.
I got that straight sent
Touchdown,
to.
Carolina.
What do you hear?
Robbie Anderson. 38 yards. And the Panthers
Touchdown,
add on to their lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half.
Bro, why does it do that?
Play better in the second, but there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it's going to be 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is McCaffrey. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
2 yards on the play.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A first down throw for Bridgewater.
What the fuck was that?
One incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Bridgewater. And that one got tipped.
Okay, bro.
It brings up
Whatever you say.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Alright.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel.
Nah, 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 nah. He had it there. He had it there.